from there, we do this!
Are those some new moves? Are you working on a new technique?
Huh? No, I'm making plans. Look, what if we clean this place up, replace the floor tiles, get rid of the ads on the walls and repaint them, then grow some pretty plants here? Oh, and that empty space over there! We could plant 2 rows of trees! And maybe we could even install some floor lamps along the way!
Sounds like you're planning to renovate Suibian Temple.
That's right! Shifu put me in charge of the whole thing. Even though it's named Swabian Temple, yeah, Swabian as in whatever works, since we're going to be here for a while, we'll need to spruce things up a little. And not just the living area. I promised Shifu I'd get this place up and running again. We're bringing back the glory days when the temple was bustling with life.
The glory days?
I never saw it myself, but I've heard stories from the locals. Before the old capital fell, Swabian Temple, but then people from Yunkui Summit left, and only a few mystics stayed behind to check the place every now and then. It's been quiet here ever since, but now that we've returned, it seems fate has reunited us with this place, and it's time to bring it back to life!
If you need help with anything, just let me know.
Alright, let's get to work. We're gonna give Swabian Temple a total glow-up and surprise everyone! environment here is complicated. It's kind of difficult to make out the area around us.
Concentrate. You're right. It must be the strong ether turbulence.
Shit!
If the turbulence exists, it must have a source. If we can find it.
Source? Oh! Shifu mentioned something about it before! Let's search for it!
Allow me. To the skies!
That big guy looks pretty dangerous. We can't just leave it. Let's take it out together.
Obliterate form and spirit. Release. Let's make this quick. Evil shall be purged.
I definitely hit it, but my attacks don't seem to be doing anything.
Concentrate.
What's going on? Something isn't right with this thing. Looks like it could still fight. Why did it suddenly run off? There's no time. Let's secure the ether singularity first.
Out of my way! I'll take you.
cycle. What a nuisance. Obliterate form and spirit. As decreed. Shift.
Oh.
Oh.
Wise, you're here. Well, thanks to you, we were able to expose the incident covered up by Porcelumix and Tops.
That's right! Dr. Lore told us about it. You went to the abandoned area and found evidence of the medicine being tampered with. With this proof, we finally have the leverage to rally more victims and confront Damien for proper compensation. We've got the upper hand now. We won't let them get away with it!
Oh, right. We're planning to confront Damien soon. Could you stop by and let Dr. Lore know? He should be at his clinic. I haven't had the guts to make calls lately. After all, Porcelumix might be listening in and trying to sabotage our plan.
Okay, I'll go let him know. Don't worry, I'm good with electronics, so they shouldn't be able to listen in on me.
Okay, I'm counting on you.
I'll give you my number. If you want to contact Eric, just call me.
back. I just got here, thanks to Senior Ye. Luckily, nothing bad happened along the way.
I'm just glad you made it here safely. By the way, we found evidence of the corruption incident in the hall. According to Dr. Lore, Porcelumix has been trying to cover up the fact that the defective supply of anti-corruption medicine caused the accident. Now Dr. Lore and Eric want to get more people to join the protests and fight for the compensation they deserve. But something doesn't feel right about this.
Isn't it obvious? That Damien is definitely up to no good. Maybe he sent people to intercept you two because he was afraid that word of the production incident would get to the mayor.
Let's not jump to conclusions. Intercepting the mayor's investigators is clearly a provocation. It doesn't seem like Topps' style to me.
Indeed. From what I know about Topps, they tend to act more like business people, weighing the costs of every action. The attack on the airship earlier didn't seem like that'd be like painting a target on their own backs.
Then there's someone stirring up trouble behind the scenes?
Worry not. I have a feeling someone will come and explain it to us in person soon enough.
Who?
Damien.
You mean Damien's gonna explain things to us? Are you serious? Did Shifu divine this as well?
No, it's simply a matter of knowing how Topps operates.
Sure, they flex their muscles before negotiations. But if the odds are stacked against them, they will immediately bow out.
Shifu, you were right. Damien is standing outside the entrance. He wants to see us.
He came sooner than I expected. Let him in.
I had some other matters that needed my attention, so pardon my tardiness. I heard that you put your lives on the line to investigate inside the Hollow, and you didn't inform me. Perhaps I've grown too negligent. I'm just glad to see everyone safe and sound, or my superior would have had my head. My employees told me that you found expired production plans in the abandoned zone, so I came specifically to clarify. Those plans are a trade secret of Topps and are in no way related to the accident, so please don't misunderstand.
Huh? Mr. Damien, what's with the sudden friendly attitude? This is unexpected.
Yeah! Where did that arrogant attitude go? Now that we've found evidence against you, you've completely changed. Even your eyes have a certain
I'm sorry you perceive me that way, but I never intended to make an enemy of Yunkui Summit. It's just that as a manager, I had to put my company first. But now things are different. The workers I manage have started protesting, and I'm doing my utmost to process compensation.
Process compensation? But Dr. Lore said you deliberately covered up records of the incident. Sure doesn't sound like you were processing compensation to me.
Huh? There must be some misunderstanding. I've applied for proper compensation and am now waiting for approval, that's all. As the person in charge, I do my best to ensure fair treatment of my employees. You heard all this from Dr. Lore, did you? What else did he tell you?
He said you threatened him and stopped him from treating people with corruption.
Yes, that is true. He doesn't have a medical license, so I prevented him from providing a legal treatment, as any sensible person would. And I suspect there's something wrong with his methods of treating my employees.
Something wrong?
That's right. He's been persuading my employees to give up the anti-corruption medicine provided by Topps in favor of his alleviating water. Although its actual potency is questionable, he seems to have gained many followers after the accident. Many have bought his medicine now. He must have made a fortune. But considering its composition, his pricing is clearly too low. I can't make sense of it. Is he not trying to earn any money? I'm still investigating that, but haven't been able to draw any conclusions since everyone from Yunkui Summit is now involved.
Are you saying there's something wrong with Dr. Lore's medicine?
Exactly! The way I see it, he's using his medicine to turn more employees against me, even going so far as to discredit Porcelumex's medicine with fabricated lies. What's more, those from the union have always wanted more compensation, so they've ganged up on me. I'm aware that it might be difficult to convince everyone from Yunkui Summit to believe me. But please, try looking into it yourself. As proof, I'll send you the corruption case files and compensation progress. If you ever have any other questions, feel free to contact me.
What's going on? Is Dr. Lore lying to us?
Let's not jump to conclusions. We should first verify his claim by examining.
Leave it to me, Wise. I'll verify the authenticity of the data once I'm done debugging.
That would be great. Meanwhile, let's investigate the people who are being treated. Maybe we'll find something.
Understood, Shifu. I'll go ask around.
Yeah, let me ask some buddies of mine. I'm sure we'll come up with something.
I can help. I'll ask Dr. Lore and Eric to see if we can get some real answers.
Good. This is a complicated matter and we need to get some clear answers.
Wise, is there any progress on the photo?
I've asked around in the Hollow, but I haven't learned anything new.
I see. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Don't worry, Wise. We'll investigate together from now on. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Where in the world did Paolo go?
Monato? What are you doing here? Are you looking for someone?
Oh, Wise, it's you. Have you seen Paolo? I haven't been able to reach him.
I'm also looking for him. I want to ask him and Dr. Lore about the alleviating water.
Last I heard from him, his wife and him were going into the Hollow to get anti-corruption treatment from Dr. Lore. Did he really do it, though? You wanted to ask about the alleviating water. Something wrong?
Not really. I just wanted to know the story behind the alleviate. Paolo said that Dr. Lore was going to treat them in the Hollow, right? I'll try to ask them.
By the way, Wise, I asked my buddy to investigate the...
How'd it go?
Well, my buddy said that lately there's been a ton of miasma in Lemnian Hollow. A bunch of people inside the Hollow took pictures of it around the porcelain production zone. Someone might have taken the photo around then, but the background is all blurry, so no one knows which production zone it is.
I see. I didn't think you'd turn out to be so reliable. Not gonna lie, you seemed a little intimidating the last time we...
I was just pulling your tail. Just forget that ever happened. Oh, and if you see Paolo, please tell him that his daughter has been freaking out about him. I can keep trying to comfort her, but I'm not so good with kids. He should at least call her when he's free and spend some time with his family.
Everyone, I've verified the incident report that Damien sent me. He did actually file a claim, but the amount of compensation is still being determined. I even used a special connection provided by the mayor to verify it. So he wasn't lying. Then, could Dr. Lore be lying?
I asked a few workers who all drank the alleviating water. Their experience sounded a little strange. They said that drinking the stuff not only alleviated their pain, but also made them drowsy and have strange dreams.
Strange dreams? You mean like...
Huh? You heard about it too? Yeah, they said that after drinking things from their childhood, happy events, and so on. Some of them even Dr. Lore told them that it's a normal side effect of taking the medicine. Huh? Shifu...
Could it be that the alleviating water contains miasma?
Miasma? How could that...
Direct contact with miasma can numb the senses and even induce hallucinations. The patient wouldn't sense pain and would even feel that their corruption has been alleviated. Could this be the true cause behind the so-called healing effects of the alleviating water?
Yes, I speculate the alleviating water contains miasma. Dr. Lore fooled his patients with this, which would explain why he duped the workers. By raising suspicion of Porcelumex's medicine, he could then push his own...
Right. I heard miasma has been spreading through Lemnian Hollow. Maybe Dr. Lore, his statement about using Porcelumex's abandoned production line to produce medicine was probably...
If that's true, this man is real. How many people has he tricked? Mixing miasma into medicine could trigger We need to stop him. Where could he be right now?
I heard Paulo went into the hollow with some workers to receive regular treatment from Dr. We should hurry and see if we can find him inside.
Yes. We need to find Dr. Lore and verify the truth as soon as possible.
Oh.
Wise, this is the treatment zone that the worker... I tried tracking a communications signal nearby. It's faint, but it's close.
Huh? There's miasma everywhere. Who would actually choose...
The worker said it's to avoid Porcelumex, but I don't really buy that. Anyway, let's look around for any signs of...
Here we go. Stay sharp, everyone.
Some meat in your boo-boo?
Hey, look! There's something weird around here.
Why is there so much miasma around here?
Where are all the people receiving treatment? This just keeps getting weird.
Wise, there's a comm signal up ahead. Someone might be calling for help. We've got to check it out quick.
This place is filled with miasma and ethereals. Is this really a suitable place for treating patients?
Leave it to me.
Seems more like a meeting spot for Hollow Raiders to me.
Junior Yinhu's right. That doctor's definitely up to something shady.
Ethereals! Watch out!
Why are these things everywhere? We're in a hurry! Watch me take you down in no time!
Save me.
Paolo, what?
I came with my wife to see Dr. I drank the alleviating... Help.
His corruption is flaring up. Fufu, Yinhu, you two prop him up. I'll...
How could this happen? I...
Careful there. Keep your...
You all... Stay up. I don't want to drag you into it.
No way! Don't tell me Paolo's already...
Senior, I saw him grow a core just now. I'm afraid we're too late.
Master, a biosignal has been detected nearby. Signal interference high.
Wise, try the revelation technique I mentioned earlier. Leave it to me.
I think I see something. Yeah, something's different here.
He's already got it down so fast. Again. Totally saw this coming. Yep, right. I'm not surprised. Not even a little bit.
Time for an effort breaking through!
Strength and connect.
Surrender now!
Yin and yang. Shift. Focus.
Nice! The pests are...
Look, there's someone up ahead. Those people just said Dr. Lore's on his way here.
Leave it to me!
I wonder if we'll get to see him.
I hope so. When he shows up, I've got plenty of questions. I want to ask him why he lied to everyone.
A taste of the Yunkui Chef's unique technique!
There should be more anti-corruption medicine around here. We need to find it fast.
Careful. This one looks like trouble.
They just keep coming.
Knock them down one by one. Hey, we've got no time to lose. There's people to save. The tiger has arrived. Yep. Swift yet still, clear yet murky. Nope, keeps getting in my way! If we destroy the nearby miasma coagulum, we should be able to clear it out. Careful. There's a lot of miasma around here. It'd be bad if we touched it.
Corruption is getting worse. We've got to find that medicine. Fast.
The medicine storage they mentioned should be just ahead.
Careful. The Furials are closing in.
What a nuisance! Always showing up when we're trying to get somewhere! One less pain in the neck. We've wasted a lot of time. I hope everyone's still okay. I wonder how those patients are doing now.
Allow me, Yunkui.
Their condition's only going to get...
We'll need to get past it if we want to keep going.
Scans indicate another batch of anti-corruption medicine nearby. Production batch.
What is Dr. Lore trying to pull? This whole situation's getting sketchier by the minute. Do you really think he's working with the Exaltists and trying to hurt innocent people?
Let's not just... Uh-oh, ethereals.
You look pretty weak, though. We'll crush him in a flash.
Allow me. Step back. Let me handle this. Obliterate form and spirit. Your fate is sealed. Soar with the wind.
Oh? I didn't expect you to find...
What's going on? These people... Are they Exaltists?
Dr. Lore, you're an Exaltist?
Lied. Well, since you've come all this way, you can join the others for...
it. What's going on?
Break up the heat!
Dr. Lores with the Exaltists?
So that's it. You lied to everyone. That medicine, it was never meant to cure people.
An opening.
Wait! Finish it!
I'll take charge!
Well done, Fufu. Concentrate.
Wise behind you!
Are you guys alright?
Wise, is this too much for you?
Teacher,
Spacing out again.
listen. Understand the truth. Was that an illusion?
Junior Wise, are you okay?
Sifu.
Impossible. I had no treatment. It's actually their sacrifice ritual.
I see. Doctor and ultimately perform their ritual. How could the
Those people. I saw. We'll make the Exaltists pay for this. And that
Senior Fufu's right. We can't let scum like them get away with it.
Calm down. We'll settle things with the Exaltists. But the most important thing now is to prevent their next move. Dr. Lore must have given that medicine to a lot of people by now. Everyone who took it is in danger. They could start corrupting at any moment now. We need to figure out how many victims there are as soon as possible.
I almost forgot. There might be some leads in the doctor's office. Why don't we look there first?
I can take care of that. I'll go look for any useful leads there.
It'd be safer if we went together. If we run into the Exaltists, I'll let them have a taste of my Iron Fist technique.
Yinhu, you go contact the workers with Shiyan and inform them of the situation. We can't afford to let any more people get involved.
Understood. Leave it to us.
We'll contact the Union immediately and tell them the truth about what's happened.
Tonight's auction has some real gems. Don't miss out.
There's no one here. I was ready to pounce on some.
Luckily, we didn't run into any trouble. Having to fight the Exaltists would just complicate things. It doesn't look like they tried to destroy anything yet. Seems like speed was on our side this time. They didn't expect us to expose the medicine so quickly and follow them all the way into the... Let's take a closer look around. Maybe we'll find some clue.
There's a drawer here, but it doesn't have anything special. There's just some change and random trinkets. I don't think they left anything valuable here.
What about the back of the drawer? Maybe it has a hidden compartment? Some of my more secretive friends often hide things like...
Let me see. There really is a secret compartment here. And what do we have inside?
It could be a clue. I say we take it back and examine it.
Yeah, at least we didn't end up empty-handed this time.
Oh, Wise! You also looking for Dr. Lore?
Monato, what brings you here?
Paolo's daughter was making a fuss about seeing her dad. I couldn't stand it, so I came here to wait for him. He might come here after being treated. Speaking of which, he's a good... His daughter Layla said he bought that cheap medicine to save money for her education. Well, as they say, knowledge can change fate.
Monato, about Paolo.
No. You say the Exaltists. Dr. Lore, I will make them pay for this.
I understand how you feel, but please calm down first. Monato, I need your help. Tell everyone who's taking the alleviating water that it's all a lie. Don't let them fall for it.
Yes, we need to spread the news.
I understand. I'll go spread the word. As for Paolo's daughter, I don't... But the priority is to prevent more people from suffering. We can't let this happen again.
So, find anything?
Nah, nothing dangerous happened. But the only thing we found in the doctor's office was this flash drive. We don't know what...
Leave it to me. I'll see if I can crack...
Here you go. Yinhu, how are things going on your end?
We talked to the workers nearby, but they have a hard time accepting it. Some even called it a rumor spread by Porcelain.
Yeah, Dr. Lore has been lying to them this whole time, saying the Tops will use rumors and public opinion to prevent them from... And that negative news was fabricated by Damien to smear him.
Unbelievable. Looks like the Exaltists have been planning this for a long time. They've indoctrinated a lot of workers, and even had...
It's okay. Some people believed us and agreed to spread the word. But most people are working in the Hollow right now. We need to wait for a shift change to inform everyone else.
I tried to contact Eric in the Union. but it didn't go through since he's inside the hollow.
Don't worry. Once we explain it to Eric, he'll be able to convince them.
Well said, but I have another idea. I think we should tell Damien the truth. As the person in charge of Waifei Peninsula, he should have the connections necessary to get the—
But the workers already hate him.
I think Senior Ye is right. We should do everything we can. I don't really trust him either. But when it comes to dealing with the Exaltists, we can make use of his influence.
I don't know if Shifu would agree.
She's been resting. This reminds me, she's been acting a little strange since we got back from the hollow.
Yeah, I've never seen that look on her face before.
Could it be that she was affected by the miasma while trying to fight it off?
Impossible! Shifu wouldn't be distracted by such trivial matter.
Enough speculation. Shifu said she wants to see you when you return, Junior Wise. She hopes to speak with you in private. Why don't you take this opportunity to ask her exactly what happened?
Got it. I'll go check on Shifu.
Wise, you're back. Is the investigation going well?
We've encountered some difficulties, but don't worry, Shifu. With everyone's help, I'm sure we'll find a way to deal with the Exaltists. And Belle is trying to decrypt the flash drive they left behind. It might give us—
Good. Although I still haven't spent much time with you two, I feel like I can trust you with this. Now I can finally rest easy.
Shifu, are you alright? You don't quite seem like yourself. Did something
No, I'm fine. But there's something I've been meaning to ask. Wise, when you were corrupted by miasma, did anything strange happen to you? Like seeing something from the past?
Now that you mention it, yes, I saw bits and pieces from the past. In the miasma, I think I saw a memory of the time we lived with Teacher when Helios Academy still existed. She was gently calling my name. Like everything was so warm and peaceful.
So it was a pleasant memory?
I also heard a strange voice. It felt like it was trying to pull me deeper into the hollow. But it wasn't my teacher. It was someone watching me from inside the hollow. I couldn't make sense of what was happening, because I was wrapped up in that warm illusion. When you woke me up, I even felt a little frustrated and disappointed. It felt like I'd been forced out of a sweet dream. Teacher and the comforting memories, they felt so close, like I could reach out and touch them.
What else did you see?
The moment you touched me, I saw a strange image. You were talking to a seriously injured person. That person looked a lot like you.
You saw it. That was a fragment of my memory.
A fragment of your memory?
I've encountered miasma and those it had corrupted a long time ago. They described it similarly, saying they saw beautiful memories from their past. Some even refused to leave the miasma. Over time, those memories twisted into exaggerated dreams, too sweet to let go. Little by little, they were consumed by the dreams and gradually lost themselves, until they became
I see. No wonder you suspected miasma the moment you heard the medicine was causing hallucination. That's why when you saw me in that state, you immediately cleared the miasma and brought me to my senses.
That's right. I too was corrupted by miasma then. But there was something different between our The miasma never showed me warm illusions. Only the coldest, cruelest memories.
Cruel memories? Are they what I saw?
Wise, do you still remember what I told you? Many of the workers in the Waifei Peninsula were once rescued by Yunkui Summit but after that, Yunkui Summit abandoned Shuibian Temple in Waifei Peninsula and never looked back since. So all of this is the result of our mistake that we made back then.
What do you mean?
When the old capital fell, Yunkui Summit was summoned to assist the military's The mission was a failure, costing the lives of almost all the 12th generation disciples. The only person to come back from Hollow Zero alive was me. As a result, Yunkui Summit nearly lost its heritage, and TOPS suffered major financial losses. Even though Yijiang died, she was still held accountable for her leadership. In the end, TOPS reached an agreement with us. Yunkui Summit withdrew from Waifei Peninsula. TOPS took over the area to mine porcelain and to manage resettling the refuge.
So the person I saw in that memory was...
Yes, she was Yijiang, our former High Preceptor.
Shifu, something's...
Let's go check it out. As for the rest of the story, it'll... This is bad. Their corruption's flaring up. Their corruption is still worsening. There are more and more of them.
This is bad! We can't possibly help. If we don't act fast, the ether they emit will flood the entire...
So this is what it's come to. Our last resort. Everyone, come closer! I know how to handle the ether! Take these marks, go in different directions, and place ether resonance seals. Once you're set, I'll use ether resonance to neutralize the excess ether. It should ease their corruption symptom. Let me know when you're all set.
Understood.
Great. Let's get moving.
I'm all set, Shifu.
I'm ready too.
I'm ready, Shifu.
I'm in position too.
Everyone, Get ready! Formation!
Formless air gathers. Corruption is purged.
We did it! Thanks to Shifu, all that ether in the city's fine, and those folks suffering from corruption are going to be okay.
I never knew Yunkui's summit had such powerful techniques.
I've got to ask Shifu to teach it to me later. Pretty please? Shifu, I'll train hard and practice every day. Huh?
Shifu, are you okay?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just a side effect from using that technique. If my condition worsens, follow Wise and continue tracking down the Exaltus. He may have joined later than the rest of you, but he's observant and knows more about the Hollow.
Shifu, you should rest.
Yeah, leave the rest to us and Wise.
Go and help the remaining corruption victims first. Wise can take me back. I need to speak to him in private.
Shifu, are you okay? Maybe...
I absorbed the ether into my body with that technique. So, there are some side effects.
What? Shifu, you'll be corrupted!
Most techniques from Yunkui Summit work this way. The stronger the spell, the greater the cost. After all, saving lives has never been a trivial matter. When the miasma hit me earlier, I remembered that day again. The Hollow expanded and the city fell. By the time I made it into the Hollow, my seniors, they had all lost their lives during the operation. One by one, they sacrificed themselves in places no one will ever know. Their faces stained in blood. So much so, I could hardly recognize them. In the depths of the Hollow, I found our High Preceptor. She was my older sister.
The former High Preceptor of Yunkui Summit was your sister?
Yes, she gave everything she had for that mission, and died right in front of me.
Shifu, are you alright?
Ever since I got hit by the miasma, those cold fragments of my memory, they won't stop coming back.
So that's what happened. No wonder you've been acting a little different.
During that hopeless mission, Yunkui Summit nearly lost its entire legacy, and I was the last surviving disciple of Yunkui Summit.
I'm so sorry, Shifu. But...
Yeah, I'm a little tired. Let's stop talking about the past for...
Huh.
Wise, we found Eric and told him about Paolo.
We've all been deceived by the Exaltists. Rumors are circulating. People are saying Porcelumix's medicine is faulty, and that their product caused the chaos in the city. No one realizes that the Exaltists are behind it all. They think it's just another safety incident.
I knew it. The Exaltists are pinning everything on Porcelumix. Maybe they were the ones who tampered with the medicine that caused the original corruption incident as well. Eric, you're the head of the Union. Can you get them to tell everyone?
No. The Union is beyond my control now. The members are riling people up and organizing protests. I contacted them earlier, but they just scoffed and hung up.
Seriously? You're doing a terrible job leading them!
Something doesn't add up. Eric, what if those members have always been Dr. Lore's subordinates? You're just their puppet. They're using you to get past Porcelumix's background check.
You're right. Dr. Lore is an immensely influential figure now. It's very likely the Exaltists had a lot of people planted around him.
I can't believe this. The Union pledged to stand together and fight Porcelumix for what we were owed. And in the end, we were just pawns being used in the Exaltists' plan. This is all my fault. I dragged Paolo and everyone else into this.
Quit mumbling and beating yourself up! What we need right now is a plan to fix the problem. Any updates from the Union?
They're planning to gather in the Hollow tonight. They say it's to prepare for a large-scale protest.
Gathering in the Hollow? Something's not right. Dr. Lore sent patients into the Hollow for treatment too, and then sacrificed them. Maybe they're planning to do something similar.
Yeah, they're probably trying to use the protest as an excuse to lure more people into the
We have to find a way to stop them.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
Huh?
I've already heard what happened. I apologize for not being able to speak to you all in person. After all, I am public. I'd always suspected Dr. Lore's motives weren't so simple, but I never thought the Exaltists were pulling the strings behind him. With things the way they are now, clearing up the rumors is nearly impossible. And I just got word that several anti-corruption medicine supply points in the Hollow were destroyed earlier today.
I wouldn't put it past the Exaltists. By cutting off the medicine supply, they'll be able to distribute alleviating water to even more people during tonight's gathering.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. It won't be easy to clear up the rumors, but I might be able to tap into an emergency supply channel to distribute anti-corruption medicine to those gathered. That might prevent another corruption outbreak in the city. So, I have a favor to ask. Would it be possible to set up the medicine supply point near Swabian Temple? It'll be much harder for anyone to sabotage with you keeping an eye on it.
You mean, you want us to manage the medicine?
That's right. Please, rest assured. This batch of medicine will be provided by the city authorities and distributed to all citizens for free. Porcelumex will cover all the costs and losses.
Free anti-corruption medicine? That'll cost a fortune. But it'll definitely bring...
Yes. I can spread the word to the workers, too. They'll come and get the medicine, and we'll make sure they hear...
Let's do it then. We'll manage the supply point. We'll also try to find a way to stop that...
Thank you. I'll leave it to you then, mystics of Swabian Temple.
Wise, you're back. I just finished analyzing the data on the flash drive. There's a list detailing who took the alleviating water and when. I cross-checked the list against the people who've fallen ill in the city. It turns out they were all early recipients of the alleviating water, which means the corruption outbreak wasn't random. The Exaltists had planned it from the start.
I knew it. They've been waiting for this moment, using the outbreak to spread their influence and rally people into gathering to protest.
That's not all. I also found medicine distribution records from Dr. Lore. Turns out, he was the one who contaminated the medicine from the beginning, making it ineffective and triggering the corruption outbreak. The corruption incident in the Hollow was just a test run. Several data observation points in the Hollow have also been marked out. I compared them with the documents from the mayor, and they line up exactly with the observation points that had issues. Those areas showed major miasma fluctuations. I bet the Exaltists were setting something up in the Hollow. That's why they disrupted the observation data to cover their
Unbelievable. The Exaltists have been laying the groundwork in secret, using the miasma to mask their true objective. They even used us to infiltrate the abandoned areas to find evidence, then turned around and weaponized that to fuel protests against Porcelumex. Oh, can you help me check the current status of those spots with unusual miasma levels?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I've already gone through the list and narrowed it down to one suspicious location. If we head there now, we might be able to catch them.
Good. We've got him this time. Thanks, Belle. I'll gather everyone and head into the Hollow right away.
What? You found awesome! It's finally time to storm in there and teach them a lesson!
Well done. Shifu made the right call putting you in charge of the plan.
Yeah. Now that everything's clear, it's time we give them a taste of their own medicine.
Too bad Sufu can't come with us. Someone's gotta stay behind to look after her, too. Senior, can you stay at Swabian Temple to watch over Sufu and—
Okay. As much as I'd love to join in and help take those bastards down, if that's your request, I'll stay.
Rest assured, Junior Shuyuan. I'll make sure to give him a few extra punches on your behalf.
This is the path I follow.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Analysis of the abnormal data shows that the Exaltist hideout should be nearby. Careful, everyone. There may be an...
Don't worry, we have the upper hand this time. It's time to teach those bad guys a lesson. Yinhu, let's work together and make sure no one slips through.
Got it, Senior. Leave it to me.
Or must be nearby. We gotta find him. He learned from the best. Finally! Where the heck are the Exaltist freaks hiding anyway?
Keep it down, Senior. You'll scare them off!
Where's Dr. Lore hiding? I swear he's around here somewhere! Just wait till I find him! He's gonna get what's coming to him!
Those are the Exaltist supplies. This is bad. We've been set up.
All be for naught. Nonetheless, Creator cannot be defied!
After everything you've done, you're still spouting this nonsense?
Don't waste your breath on this rotten egg, Senior. So let's show them what we're made of.
Send forward.
Let's see how long we'll last. Great Overseer. I've completed the mission you assigned to me. I've done even more than what you asked for. I will make this ceremony grander than anything you could have imagined.
The Overseer has spoken. Now is the perfect time to prove your devotion.
I hear. Overseer Meverok, join the Creator in bearing witness to my refinement.
Wait, what are...
May the Creator refine.
Great Overseer. One of our gathering points was taken out by Yunkui's summit. But there's no need to worry. The rest of the preparations are complete. The plan remains on track. With you here to guide us, the ritual is sure.
Yes. Let's get started. Only through the Creator's refinement can we bring true peace to all. True.
I didn't think Dr. Lore would enter the miasma willingly and get corrupt. And who was the great Overseer he mentioned? Is there really a hidden mastermind in the Exalted?
That seems to be the case. Dr. Lore was the one distributing alleviating water, but we've searched his residence and the hideout. We didn't find any equipment that could be used to... I suspect that their real hideout. Right now, our top priority is getting into the hollow and evacuating the crowd. We can't let them fall victim to the and if it comes to the worst, we may need to take out all the Exaltists attending.
Agreed. But Shifu isn't here. Can we...
Wise, Shifu's awake now.
Oh, how...
It seems like her condition has stabilized. She wants to know what's happening out here.
We don't have much time. I'll tell her.
Wait, Wise! Shifu just got through a rough patch, so try to break it to her gently, okay? She's like a kitty that just got over a nasty cold. One wrong word and she might collapse again.
Wise, how are things out there?
Shifu, you're awake. Don't worry about it. Just focus on resting for now.
That won't be necessary. I'm mostly recovered. Don't dodge my question, Wise. What's happening? The Exaltists are still trying to manipulate the workers, aren't they?
Yeah. We shut down one of their hideouts in the Hollow, but it looks like they still have people elsewhere. Dr. Lore was lost to the miasma, but someone higher up, a so-called overseer, was behind him the whole time. The protest against Tops will be starting soon. I'm afraid they're using this chance to deceive even more people to gather in the Hollow, only to sacrifice them as part of their ritual.
From the look on your face, that's not the whole story, is it? No need to hold back. Speak your...
Dr. Lore said their overseer knows about Yunkui. He even mentioned the time Yunkui Summit nearly lost everyone trying to save people during the fall of the old capital. And now, the very people that were saved are being exploited by Tops, living a miserable life. And he said a lot of people know what alleviating water does to them, but they keep taking it just to relive their past. He said trying to stop the ritual is pointless, that we'd just be repeating our past mistakes all over again. Shifu, don't let it get to you. What Dr. Lore said was nonsense. He even walked into the miasma and let himself get corrupted. He had completely lost his mind.
That's enough. Yunkui Summit sacrificed an entire generation of disciples to save those in the disaster, but we failed to care for them afterward. And that failure led us here. We mishandled it. It was a mistake on our part. Wise, do you remember what I told you before about the
I remember.
My sister and I grew up as orphans on the streets, begging and digging through trash. But even in the most difficult of times, we never left each other behind. We'd promised we'd live a good life someday and see the world together. But after we joined Yunkui Summit, everything changed. It was all because of the Qingming Sword.
The Qingming Sword? What's that?
It's Yunkui Summit's most prized relic. A blade that grants its wielder the ability of a Void Hunter for a short duration. Some gifted wielders can even push past that limit briefly. Every High Preceptor receives the sword as a symbol of their position.
There's something that powerful? I'm sure it must come.
You're right. It comes with severe... Wielding it for too long will strip away your memories and your senses. And in the end, your life itself. That's how my Shifu died, overusing the sword during a dangerous mission.
Losing your senses and memories. That's a tremendous cost.
When Yijiang became High Preceptor and received that sword, we made a promise that we wouldn't make the same mistake. That's why she and I began researching techniques based on the Qingming Sword to suppress its side effects. She became busier with her duties as High Preceptor, but every rune, every line in this talisman, we drew them together. She told me, as long as the Qingming bird is by my side, it's like she's with me too. She also promised that she would never act like our Shifu. She wouldn't sacrifice herself in exchange for the lives of others. However, when the old capital fell, she broke that promise. When the old capital fell, she pushed herself past the brink, fighting with everything she had to protect the people of Eridu. By the time I reached her, she had exhausted every bit of energy in her. Yet, she still wielded her sword to save those in distress. Until her very last, I could only stand there and watch. After the wielder dies, the sword's power goes berserk and affects my last memory of her. She turned to me with a vacant look in her eyes and asked, "Who are you?" My sister had completely forgotten me.
I'm so sorry.
When I was consumed by the miasma, I kept reliving that moment again and again. In my memories, she was always staring at me with that empty look in her eyes and muttering that same question. My sister said something to me in her final moments, but I was hit by the Qingming sword's power surge. I can't remember what she said. Sometimes, I really wish I knew what she said to me, and I'll never know if she felt any regret before she passed. What she did broke my heart. It was devastating. She abandoned me only to meet a dark and tragic end. Was it really worth it? But then, when I recently returned to Waifei Peninsula, I saw them. They're struggling, barely scraping by, but despite their hardships, I saw smiles and hope on their faces. This hope, it came from her. She gave everything to make it possible. I still don't understand why she abandoned me and broke our promise. But now, I know one thing. I can't let down the people she saved. I won't let her sacrifice go to waste.
Do you mean...
Gather everyone and have them meet me at the entrance of Swabian Temple. It's time to put an end to this.
Everyone! A bunch of workers went into the hollow. I tried to talk them out of it, but no. Rumors are spreading about me being bribed by Porcelumix. No one trusts me anymore. At this point, we're all that's left.
Darn it! I knew there was a mastermind in the Exaltists. Even though Dr. Lore is gone, they're...
What do we do? Should we try to sneak into the gathering and stop them? But Shifu's not doing too well now. Do you really think we can pull this off with so few?
Senior, Shifu wants us to meet her at the entrance of Swabian Temple.
Shifu, are you all right?
I'm fine. There's no need to worry. Wise told me what happened. Dr. Lore was telling the truth. When the old capital fell, the 12th High Preceptor Yi Zhang led the disciples into the Hollow on a rescue mission. But only I survived. We've already sacrificed too much to save others. And now, we stand at the same crossroads once again. The Exaltus Overseer has been scheming in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. If I lead Yunkui's summit into the Hollow recklessly, we will be caught up. Some disciples may even lose their lives trying to save those in the Hollow. Yunkui Summit will not make the same mistake. We will not pay that same devastating price again.
Shifu, are you saying we're just going to sit here and do nothing?
Yixuan Shifu, please, you have to help them. Yeah!
No, you misunderstand me. I won't repeat the mistakes of the former High Preceptor. If the situation takes a turn for the worse, all disciples are to evacuate the Hollow immediately. Only I will remain to fight. I, Yixuan, the 13th High Preceptor, will carry on the will of my predecessor. I will do everything to eradicate the Exaltus and restore peace to Waifei. On the night of the old capital's fall 11 years ago, Yunkui Summit answered the call and left the mountain to save lives. We did it then, and tonight, we shall do it again.
Wise, I'm at the site, and I've told everyone about the situation. I managed to get some of them to leave, but there are still a few stubborn ones who won't think of a way to win their trust. Wise, there's a lot of miasma coagula around here. I suspect—
Yeah, Belle is right. There's something wrong with them. How about we clear out the miasma around here? We might find—
Got it. I'm counting on you. I'll stick around and keep trying to convince them. There might be Exaltists nearby. Be careful, everyone.
Something's going on up ahead.
With the wind.
Ethereal!
Watch your back!
Allow me.
That gave me a scare! Those ethereals were trying to ambush us!
Looks like there's someone over there.
Good. Well, how are things on your end? Did you...
Nothing so far. And I haven't seen any Exaltists. Maybe they're hiding and preparing for the ritual?
That's very likely. The miasma around here is way off. We'll keep clearing out the miasma and investigating the area. You be careful.
Don't worry. I'll let you know if anything happens.
Should be all good now.
Soar with the wind.
That person just now said there's something dangerous around here. I kinda want to see it for myself. Is this the danger they were talking about?
Concentrate.
It's coming our way. Yeah, this one is kind of tricky.
Wait a sec. Why are there more and more of them?
What exactly are the Exaltists planning? It's over there. Watch out for the miasma. Looks like they're setting up some kind of ritual.
Careful. There's a lot of there's a heavy stench of miasma in the air. Maybe we'll find some There should be a clue somewhere around here.
Watch out! A bunch of ethereals are heading this way.
What a nuisance.
It's like something's hidden in the miasma around here.
Obliterate form and spirit. Release evil shall be purged.
Surrender now! Breaking through!
An opening. Concentrate.
Good. That's the last of them. Found it! It's here!
Wise, the miasma around here seems to be thinning out. Is everything okay on your end?
We've already cleared out the surrounding miasma coagula. the clues we've gathered so...
Master, an abnormal area has been detected nearby. It is emitting a large amount of...
energy signals? Maybe the Exaltus placed something over there.
Okay, please be...
Plasma around here seems to have dissipated.
Be careful, you guys. There's a lot of miasma coagula here.
It looks kinda gross. I definitely don't want to touch it.
We need to rescue the rest.
Doesn't look like any of the Exaltists are around. Where did these creeps go? Are they off preparing for the Creator's, gathering? Or was it a feast? I think we can go that way.
Neither. I think they called it
Everyone
the
watch
Creator's refinement.
Surrender now!
Well done, Secret. Allow me. Cycle of yin and yang. Get him.
Hello! Something weird over there.
These are... experiment logs on the medicine? Is this a report on turning live animals into miasma? Wait, those refugees from earlier, were they all test subjects? So they're holding this ritual to turn all of those people into miasma?
Wise, I got your video message. Just as we thought. The Exaltists hid a large amount of miasma. I'm showing everyone the video now. It's time to show them the truth behind this gather. Once they see it for themselves, they'll be willing to leave the Hollow.
Good. I'll leave the evacuation to you. We'll stay nearby to...
Cool! Once we get everyone out of there, we can go all in and give those Exaltist creeps what they deserve.
That's great, Wise. They're finally willing to evacuate. I'll guide them out of the Hollow, leaving the rest to you.
There was a keycard attached to that lab report. Maybe it can get the elevator working.
I hear something. Or am I just imagining it?
The Exaltist's basement. Feels like something spooky might pop out.
Don't put that evil... Careful! That Imperial looks kinda off!
This kind of thing was in the basement.
It looks so weird! The monster created by those Exaltist freaks!
Breaking through! Careful, Senior. This one looks pretty tough. I'll take charge!
Evil shall be purged. Out of the way.
Finally took care of
To the skies.
it. Fairy, can you shut down this lab?
Master, we need to shut down this...
Okay, let me see where the circuit is. Cut the... Alright, looks like this might be an Exaltist base.
Really? This place gives me the...
Don't worry, Fufu. As long as we stay together, the monsters won't get the chance to pick us off one at a time.
Don't say stuff like that! Let's hurry up, investigate what we need to, and get out of this place.
Soar with the wind!
This device looks a little...
Huh? The Maya... Anyway, what's this?
This thing has miasma residue in it. Maybe it's related...
You're right. Maybe the Exaltists are using... But now's not the time to analyze it. Let's defeat the rest of the Exaltists first. We can get the mayor's help to study...
How many people have the Exaltists fooled? Gotta stop that ritual before they hurt anyone else.
Let's make this quick.
That's the last of them. Everyone holding up okay?
You are just in time. The ceremony has just begun. Creator, please bear witness. Defy the Creator's will.
The Creator's will. It's no more than a petty excuse for you to deceive the world.
Bear witness to the Creator's blessing!
Watch out! She's changing her attack pattern!
The time is right! Crank up the heat! Hey! Surrender now! Here!
In your dreams, take this!
Creator's blessing.
Miasma around us is thinning out! Evil! Let's finish her off while we got the chance!
Tell your creator to watch carefully. To exalt his machinations end here.
Listen to my...
Yunkui Summit, stubborn as ever. Well then, this is the end for you!
Shifu!
Yixuan, you and I, we're different from the others.
Be quiet! Don't speak with her voice!
Your talent will become a weapon that can protect everyone. You'll go further than all of us.
You're nothing but an illusion!
Stranger.
Is this a dream?
Please, tell my sister.
Or a memory?
Her big sister isn't selfless, nor great. If I don't put an end to this disaster tonight, my Yixuan will be shattered along with Eridu.
Yixuan.
What I'm doing isn't to save the world. It's just to save her. My Yixuan. Live on. This is our promise.
Sis, I never thought I'd understand you like this and walk the same path. I'm the 13th generation High Preceptor of Yunkui Summit, Yixuan. I shall wipe out all evil! Evil shall be purged! Cycle of yin and yang. Scatter.
Surrender now!
Scatter!
Purge corruption, restore clarity. Evil shall be purged! Break!
May the Creator refine me.
Awesome! We finally defeated the Eric, how are those people who attended the gathering?
We just met those people who made it out of the hollow. They said they saw the Exaltists preparing for a strange... Everyone finally believes us. Those who drank the alleviating water are getting medical checkups right away to see if their health has been affected. Porcelumic said they'll cover the cost, and they hope to restore our trust in them. Everyone in Waifei Peninsula owe Yunkui Summit our thanks for You saved all of us again. We can't thank you enough.
Yeah, without your help, Our friends would have died.
Thank you! Mystics from Yunkui Summit! If you'd like, we can make you a special signboard. No, we'll make you a custom silk banner.
I want to join Yunkui Summit. Do you need someone to sweep the floors? I'm great at cleaning.
Hang on!
Fufu, let me teach you a technique to handle situations like this.
A technique? What technique?
Observe.
Shifu, are you okay? I know everyone's excited, but Shifu is exhausted from fighting in the hollow. She needs some rest.
Sorry, we were a little... All right, everyone. Let's take care of the rest of our business first. The heroes from Yunkui Summit need their rest. We can thank them properly.
Oh, everyone's so enthusiastic. Too enthusiastic for me to handle. So Shifu's technique is faking illness. You almost had me for a moment. Well, at least we can get a proper break now that the
Not yet. We can't let our guard down. The Exaltists had their roots deep here. We've resolved the immediate crisis. We still need to tie up any loose ends.
Shifu is right. We still have many questions left unanswered. We don't know anything about the underground research facility, or those strange objects we found. It feels like this is just the beginning.
Don't you worry. We won't sit back and let the Exaltists do as they please. I don't care if it's the Overseer or anyone else.
Shifu, Damien is calling us.
Put him on. Let's see what he has to say.
Mystics of Yunkui Summit. On behalf of Porcelumex, I would like to thank you for saving Waifei Peninsula. The Exaltists have been operating in secret throughout Waifei Peninsula. But thanks to you, Porcelumex, to prevent similar incidents from happening again, we'll need to invest more capital and strengthen management across the And now, I'm finally in a position to negotiate with the higher-up.
Wait a second. Why does it sound like you're cashing in on this disaster?
Oh, you're overthinking it. I simply wish to harness more resources so I can better support my employee. It was my pleasure working with you, Mystics of Yunkui Summit. I hope we will have another...
I hope we don't. As for improving your employees' working conditions, I expect you to follow through. I'll be watching. Since Yunkui Summit has returned and resolved this crisis for you, we won't be turning a blind eye to what happened 11 years ago.
Rest assured, Yixuan Shifu. You, and everyone from Yunkui Summit, have my gratitude. I will not go back on my word. I have other matters to attend to. Heroes of Yunkui Summit. Until we meet again.
This guy... He really knows how...
Let him. We don't walk the same path. Oh, you may hand over what we recovered from the Exaltus base to the mayor. It'll suffice as a report of our investigations. If we can find out the purpose of the device, we might finally get a lead on what the Exaltus were really...
Got it, Shifu. I'll deliver it.
Awesome! The investigation has finally... But we still don't know where Wise's teacher is. And we're also clueless about where the...
Thank you, Fufu, for helping us investigate. Wise and I think as long as we keep at it, we'll get to the truth eventually.
Yeah, right now, we'll just have to follow the trail slowly from here. Anyway, taking down the Exaltists was a big win. We'll keep looking for clues about the photo later. We just need to take it one...
Wise. I had Fairy look up videos and recordings of Waifei Peninsula. I tried to keep things light while we were talking to the others earlier, but I've been feeling a little uneasy this whole time. That photo. It's just like an illusion in the miasma. What if none of it was real? What if Teacher was never in Waifei Peninsula to begin with, and the whole thing was just a deception by the Exaltus, and you were attacked on the way here? I'm starting to think that was part of their setup. They created the miasma and hosted a ritual. But why?
Belle, we should... Even if we have doubts about the photo, we still have to investigate the Exaltists and get to the bottom of what really happened back then. As long as we keep digging, we'll find out what they're really up to.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I let my nerves get the better of me. We'll think as long as we stick together, we'll get to the truth eventually.
Lady Sarah, we've been attacked. The ritual was it. We've also heard that the Overseer...
How many times have I told you? What you see with your own eyes isn't necessarily the truth. All you need to do... My lord, is everything on schedule?
That memory, I already have it. The plan can proceed.